Day 106, Psalms 56, 120, 140, 141 and 142, Chronological Plan, Cry, Trust and Refuge, 5 psalms that reveal David's heart in his most difficult moments. Psalm 56. Written when the Philistines captured David in Gath, this psalm is a cry for mercy that turns into a declaration of trust. David acknowledges his enemies, men who twist his words and watch his steps, but responds with one of the most powerful phrases in the Psalter: God is for me. The image of God storing his tears in a container reveals a personal and detailed care for the suffering of the righteous. Psalm 120. The first of the Songs of Ascents, this psalm is born from a specific anguish, living among lying lips and deceitful tongues. David feels exiled among hostile peoples and laments dwelling with those who hate peace. The final contrast is striking. He seeks peace, but when he speaks, his neighbors seek war. Psalm 140, an intense prayer against violent men who constantly plot evil. The language is visceral, tongues sharpened like a serpent, vipers' poison under their lips, snares and nets laid along the path. Amid this hostility, David declares God as the strength of his salvation and asks that the wicked fall into their own traps. Psalm 141. A prayer for discipline of mouth and heart. David asks that his prayer rise like incense and that God set a guard over his lips. He prefers to be struck by the righteous rather than partake in the delicacies of the wicked. Psalm 142. Written when David was in the cave, this is one of the most personal psalms in the Psalter. David pours out his complaint, declares that no one cares for his soul, and then cries, "You are my refuge, my portion in the land of the living." Today you will learn words like Chaneni, be merciful to me, the cry for grace that opens Psalm 56, Qetoret, incense, the image of prayer rising before God, and Maxi, my refuge, David's declaration in the cave when all seemed lost. Tomorrow we continue the chronological plan with Day 107. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss a single day of this daily Bible reading, and comment what stood out to you today, or a message to strengthen the faith of those who follow this journey with us. Psalms, chapter 56. Be merciful to me, God, for man wants to swallow me up. All day long he attacks and oppresses me. My enemies want to swallow me up all day long, for they are many who fight proudly against me. When I am afraid, I will put my trust in you. In God, I praise his word. In God, I put my trust. I will not be afraid. What can flesh do to me? All day long they twist my words. All their thoughts are against me for evil. They conspire and lurk, watching my steps. They are eager to take my life. Shall they escape by iniquity? In anger cast down the people's God. You count my wanderings. You put my tears into your container. Aren't they in your book? Then my enemies shall turn back in the day that I call. I know this, that God is for me. In God I will praise his word. In Yahweh I will praise his word. I have put my trust in God. I will not be afraid. What can man do to me? Your vows are on me, God. I will give thank offerings to you. For you have delivered my soul from death and prevented my feet from falling, that I may walk before God in the light of the living. Psalms, chapter 120. In my distress I cried to Yahweh. He answered me. Deliver my soul, Yahweh, from lying lips, from a deceitful tongue. What will be given to you, and what will be done more to you, you deceitful tongue? Sharp arrows of the mighty, with coals of juniper. Woe is me, that I live in Meshekh, that I dwell among the tents of Kedar. My soul has had her dwelling too long with him who hates peace. I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war. Psalms, chapter 140. Deliver me, Yahweh, from evil men. Preserve me from violent men, those who devise mischief in their hearts. They continually gather themselves together for war. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Viper's poison is under their lips. Selah. Yahweh, keep me from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent men who have determined to trip my feet. The proud have hidden a snare for me. They have spread the cords of a net by the path. They have set traps for me. Selah. I said to Yahweh, You are my God. Listen to the cry of my petitions, Yahweh. Yahweh the Lord, the strength of my salvation, you have covered my head in the day of battle. Yahweh, don't grant the desires of the wicked. Don't let their evil plans succeed, or they will become proud. Selah. As for the head of those who surround me, let the mischief of their own lips cover them. Let burning coals fall on them. Let them be thrown into the fire, into miry pits, from where they never rise. An evil speaker won't be established in the earth. Evil will hunt the violent man to overthrow him. I know that Yahweh will maintain the cause of the afflicted and justice for the needy. Surely the righteous will give thanks to your name. The upright will dwell in your presence. Psalms, chapter 1, 141. Yahweh, I have called on you. Come to me quickly. Listen to my voice when I call to you. Let my prayer be set before you like incense, the lifting up of my hands like the evening sacrifice. Set a watch, Yahweh, before my mouth. Keep the door of my lips. Don't incline my heart to any evil thing, to practice deeds of wickedness with men who work iniquity. Don't let me eat of their delicacies. Let the righteous strike me, it is kindness. Let him reprove me. It is like oil on the head. Don't let my head refuse it. Yet my prayer is always against evil deeds. Their judges are thrown down by the sides of the rock. They will hear my words, for they are well spoken. As when one ploughs and breaks up the earth, our bones are scattered at the mouth of Sheol. For my eyes are on you, Yahweh, the Lord. I take refuge in you. Don't leave my soul destitute. Keep me from the snare which they have laid for me, from the traps of the workers of iniquity. Let the wicked fall together into their own nets while I pass by. Psalms, chapter 1, 142. I cry with my voice to Yahweh. With my voice I ask Yahweh for mercy. I pour out my complaint before him. I tell him my troubles. When my spirit was overwhelmed within me, you knew my route. On the path in which I walk, they have hidden a snare for me. Look on my right and see, for there is no one who is concerned for me. Refuge has fled from me. No one cares for my soul. I cried to you, Yahweh. I said, You are my refuge, my portion in the land of the living. Listen to my cry, for I am in desperate need. Deliver me from my persecutors, for they are too strong for me. Bring my soul out of prison, that I may give thanks to your name. The righteous will surround me, for you will be good to me. We close here day 106 of our journey through the Word. In Psalms 56, 120, 140, 141, and 142, we heard David's cry in the midst of persecution, his trust in God as refuge, his prayer rising like incense, and his certainty that the Lord upholds the cause of the afflicted. Day 106 complete.